This is the S Drive. This is a very unique machine and we're so excited to have it in the UMW Fitness Center. We have 2 downstairs on the strength floor and 2 upstairs on the cardio floor. This machine is like a simulated parachute run, but it's also like a simulated sled push. And so I'm going to show you some of the ways you can use it. The first thing I do want to show you is the levers that are on the machine. There are 2 levers. The first one is linear resistance. So it's just like most machines. You add more weight, you feel more weight the entire time. The other one is going to be our parachute run. So the higher you add this number, it means that the faster you go, it's going to go up to this resistance as you're going faster, just like you would feel on a parachute if you had a parachute strapped to you and you were running. The more speed you get, the harder the parachute pulls against you. The other adjustment that we need to know about is going to be this adjustment that really changes the angle of the belt. So to use this machine properly, you should be behind the belt. And for me, this is great because we want the belt to be right at your stomach, right above your navel. If I were taller, I would pull this outward and pull it up and then lower it down and lock it back into place. There is a screen on this, just like all the rest of our Matrix machines. If you hit the check mark, it gets it going, and you can select the intervals that you want to do your exercises or any of the other cool features that are on this. So to get started, once I lean into this, that is what's going to start the tread. This is a self-powered treadmill, which is great compared to a traditional treadmill. On a traditional treadmill, you select your speed and it moves the tread for you. So you're working your muscles as you run, but your hamstrings aren't getting as much because they don't have to push the treadmill, it's doing it itself. For this machine, it's gonna work the entire leg because your leg is what's making this move. So as I lean into this, I've chosen my linear resistance and my parachute. I lean into it, and the goal is to sprint. So I'm gonna do that in 3, 2, 1. You would do that for some kind of interval, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then rest. You also could face the other way, lean into it, and really activate your hamstrings by running backwards on your tiptoes. The other option is to remove the belt. And to do that, you have this little buckle here. You squeeze both of these black levers on both sides and just tuck it behind. You may notice this handle here. This is what we're gonna use for a simulated sled push. So a sled push is when you normally have a big plate with a handle that you stack weights on top of. This is just like that, but instead of stacking weights, you're adding resistance, linear resistance. So I'm going to lean down, and you really have different angles. You can be high, medium, or low. And here we're gonna sprint. So that's how you do your simulated sled push. One final fun movement you can do on this machine is a mountain climber with the tread. So starting at the bottom, hands underneath shoulders, feet on the tread. It actually moves the other way as well. So bring your knees to your chest and complete that mountain climber. That's the S Drive.